Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Monday, August 8th, 12:51 p.m. New York time. Forex market is the currency market. First, look at the US dollar index. US dollar index is composed of several currencies. The three largest weighted currencies in the US dollar index is first the euro, then the yen, and third the pound. And the other ones are smaller. So we're looking at the weekly chart. And since it's Monday, we're still inside the range of last week. We have this yellow candle representing an inside candle from the prior candle. Yep. But the prior week did reverse colors. We were going down red. Last week we closed green. We still made a lower high, lower low. Had a long shadow on the bottom. So that's the demand zone. We'll see if we do reversement, go higher, and retest this area. Yep, that's the area to be concerned about. Potentially going up here. So if you're bullish and if you're bought already, that's one place to consider. If we get over here, break above that first. Look at those major currencies inside the US dollar. So first look at the euro. We use the FX Futures currencies before we go to Forex. So the euro versus the US dollar, inside candle from the prior week. Look at that huge consolidation sitting above the demand zone. So if the dollar goes down, this will go higher. And the first resistance is midpoint. Excuse me. Looking at the Japanese yen. Yeah, last week. Look at that huge sell-off. We went up, that wick tested the midpoint here, rejected it, making a big wick on the top. So likelihood we have a trend going down and may test this demand zone. And the British pound, same thing, sold off just like the yen, reverse color. But it's also in a more consolidation phase here too, for these three candles. Canadian dollar, inside candle for the week, haven't taken out the higher low last week. Now, last week pretty much formed a bearish engulfing candle. So from here on, it should be doing a trend reversal, going down. Let's see if it has a breakdown this week to break below that. Swiss franc. Yep, same thing, just like the Canadian dollar. Look at that. Went up, tested this midpoint on the monthly, and reversed and sold off. So now it's in a consolidation phase here. We'll see if it has a retracement a little lower. Potential entry point is in here if you're bullish. And the Australian dollar, same thing. Look at that consolidation phase. But we got a few currencies in these consolidation phases. You can consider them resting, building up strength to make a new trend. That's where you want to catch it before that new trend starts. All right, let's go look at the Forex market and we'll look at the major currencies in the Forex market inside the US dollar. First, look again, the major euro pairs rated to the euro US dollar. Let's look at the euro yen. Here, because the first three letters are the euro. If the price goes higher, that's good for the euro. But look, the prices are declining. That's better for the yen. Yeah, so last week, bullish pin bar inside this demand zone. And we're already trading higher, or took out the high last week. Yep. So again, this go higher. That's better for the euro, or bad for the yen. Euro pound. Yep, look at this. Big impulse move down. The euro weak, giving strength to the pound. Currently inside candle. Euro Canadian dollar. Oof. Huge decline since the beginning of the year. Euro losing, Canadian dollar doing better. So Canadian dollar currently, see, look, we're inside range and in this consolidation. Yep, Canadian dollar outstanding, gaining a lot of strength against the euro. And the euro Swiss franc, being Swiss franc one of the safe haven currencies. Look at that. So far, 2 weeks in a row forming inside candles. Again, declining price here, giving the favor to the Swiss franc. The euro struggling here. And the euro Australian dollar, same thing. Prices declining here, giving strength to the Australian dollar against the euro. Sitting right on top of demand zone. So we'll see how this goes at the end of the week. But again, buyers have already stepped in here the prior weeks. Go into the yen now. Yep, we already did the euro yen, yen US dollar. Let's look at the pound yen. Yeah, real sloppy. Big consolidation up here, a lot of whipsaw. But again, here's the low for the year, and here's the high for the year. So as this goes up, it's better for the pound, weaker for the yen. Canadian dollar yen. Nice consolidation up here, building strength. Again, this is in favor of the Canadian dollar. Yeah, swing low. So I have a nice rejection, went inside this lower swing point, rejected it, and buyer stepped in last week. Good. So it looked like we had momentum to go higher. Better for the Canadian dollar, bad for the yen. That's a trade idea. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, two safe haven currencies. Wow. Similar pattern, just like we saw on the other pair. Bullish pin bar. Again, broke below this consolidation. Stop pump, buyers like it, and brought it back up. So one would expect we could go higher here. Again, that would be in favor of Swiss franc against the yen. And Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Huge consolidation here. A lot of whipsaw. But again, similar pattern here as the other ones we saw with the stop hunt. Now let's look at the third largest currency, the US dollar. The pound pairs. Already did the top three in the other examples. So now we're looking at the Canadian dollar. Sorry, the British pound, Canadian dollar. Here, as prices decline, is giving strength to the Canadian dollar, weakening the pound. Yep, same thing. Look at that. Really weak, the pound, giving strength to the Canadian dollar here. So inside candle right now. It has a high probability it's going to break down lower. Yep, a lot of those euro currencies getting beaten up. Pound, Swiss franc, same thing. Giving strength to the Swiss franc down here. Looks like it wants to break down even lower. Wow. Amazing. Near the lows of the year. Pound getting beat down. And the pound Australian dollar. Yep, also getting beat down. So a lot of this has to do with the US dollar again. US central bank raising interest rates, strengthening the US dollar, keeping interest rates low, discourage people to want to save money in the US banks, encourage them want to invest it in stocks. Yeah, other countries have similar policies too. Many thanks for watching.